Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to Colin's Corner. This is episode number 8. I have the blinds open. It's nighttime. Trying to figure out what the best lighting situation is, I don't know how to make this best aesthetically pleasing to the eyes and to the ears, but the audio sounds pretty good. So let me know if you have any suggestions. Before we get into the video, please subscribe. And if you do happen to enjoy the video, please tell me what you liked about it in the comments and leave a like. All right. And the video. So I've always kind of felt in my life that I've had to prove myself to people. I've always felt like I've had to kind of let people know who I am. I felt like I've had to prove to people that I am who I say I am, or I can do things, or it's in my own head. I've always just had to prove to people I can do it. I don't know if that's me creating this false sense of doubt from the people around me, or if it's in my own head. I'm trying to prove it to myself. But the point is, I felt for a while like I have to prove myself. And I don't know. I think I've caved to that pressure sometimes. I think I don't rise to the occasion sometimes. I put that much pressure on myself and I don't rise to the occasion, whatever that may be. I don't know why. But I want to make this about other people. I want to talk about other people for a second. You might feel the same way. You might feel like, hey, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I feel like I have to prove myself to other people. I feel like other people doubt me, fairly or unfairly. I feel like I'm the underdog. In my own head, I am the underdog for whatever reason. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. That's what I've learned. And does that always work for me? No. I'll be totally honest and transparent. I'm not trying to speak like somebody who knows it all or has done it all. I haven't. I'm not even close. But you can't let that affect your performance. Whether or not people have expectations of you, people are always going to have expectations of you. People are always going to expect something from you, want something from you, need something from you. They're always going to expect you to do this or that. They're always going to have an opinion about how your success should look, how your path should go, this and that and the other. Whether or not you should do this or that, everyone has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Block that opinion out. Block that out for a second. Think to yourself, okay, my mom, my dad, my siblings, my friends, they all care about me. They all want the best for me. They've all had different experiences in their life. They've never experienced my life. So no matter how much stuff they tell me, it cannot compare to what I'm currently doing and going through. Okay, now that you understand that, remove yourself from the situation. Remove yourself as an objective third party. View the situation that you're going through. View it and say, this person is putting pressure on themselves in this situation. Is that fair or unfair? Right? Try and view it from outside the box. And it's hard to do because obviously you can't be objective. But how would an objective person look at it? You shouldn't put too much pressure on yourself. Because if an objective person can stand back and look at the situation and say, hey, you should probably settle down and not take things so seriously. That seems a little nonchalant, but at the same point, you have to be more relaxed. You can't carry all this tension inside of yourself all the time, all this doubt that you've created in your mind that you have to prove to people. You don't owe people anything. You don't have to prove anything to anybody for any reason. Nobody, no matter what you do, some people are going to be happy, some people are going to be mad, some people don't care. That's the way it is. That's the way it always will be. You're not going to please everybody. Don't try. Stop trying to prove yourself to people that don't even have the capacity to understand what you're going through or why you're doing the things you're doing. Just live your life. Live your life according to your happiness and the betterment of the people that you love, that you care about. That's what's important. But we often create these false narratives in our heads that other people think this or that or whatever. We try and guess what other people think about us or how other people feel about us, and it leads us to just like it just leads us to a bad place, you know? We try and guess how other people are going to feel if we do something and we base our decisions off of that. Again, it goes back to you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe them the dirt on your shoe, you know? Unless you're in debt with somebody, you owe them nothing. You owe yourself everything. You owe yourself the world. You owe yourself all the time, dedication, hard work, kindness, and love that you can muster up. That's what you owe. You don't owe that to anybody except yourself. Everybody wants something from you. Not everybody needs something from you. But you are the only person that is with you 100% of the time. So you owe yourself all that you can to make sure that your health is at peak condition so that you can succeed. Again, you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. They're not your maker. They're not God. You don't even have to prove yourself to God. God made you in his image, and then there's, our sinful nature, but God says you are forgiven. So you don't even have to worry about proving yourself to God, let alone any of the other people on this planet. Because if God tells you, if God says to you, no matter what you do, as long as you come back to me and you say, I'm sorry, I repent, whatever, and now I'm using Bible language, but seriously, if you come to God and you say, I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing, I apologize, he will forgive you. You don't need to prove yourself to him and say, God, I understand I fucked up, but the next however many times, I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to do it again. Watch me. Watch me prove everybody wrong. Watch me prove you wrong. Because God's not a doubter. God doesn't doubt you. And that's the only thing that matters. Your creator, if your creator is not judging you, then why would you judge yourself? Why would you let anyone else's judgment affect you? You were created by some sort of being, God, the universe, fucking whatever. You were created by that. You were created by that thing. You should not let other people's opinions of you or other people's judgments or what other people think you should be doing with your life. You shouldn't let that affect you when the creator of the freaking universe has no thought or opinion on that. You know? Like, come on. We compare ourselves and we say that we have to do this or that. No. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to prove yourself to God. You shouldn't start trying to prove yourself to other people. You don't owe anybody anything. Again, you owe yourself the entire world. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. I've said it a million times. I will say it again. You have to take care of yourself before you could take care of anybody else. Back to the main point of the video, which is I really wanted to talk about proving yourself to other people. You don't have to prove yourself to other people. I feel like I'm talking in circles. Again, and I'll end with this. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. We sit here every day and we play this judgment game. We compare ourselves to other people and we do this and we say that and whatever. Everyone has an opinion. Don't let that affect your shine. Don't let that dim your light. Because you can do anything. Whether or not other people believe that you can do it, whether or not you believe you can do it, you can do it. You don't have to prove to anybody that you can do it. It's in you. Whatever that thing is, it is in you and you can do it. But stop trying to prove yourself to other people. Stop trying to prove yourself to yourself and just start doing. Just start executing. Just go on this streak and just boom. Nobody thought I could do it. What the fuck ever? Who cares? Who cares? I'm going to do it anyway. And not to prove them wrong, but just to say that I did it. Just to be able to say, I did it. That's what you want. That's what you need. And the other thing you need to do is like, subscribe, and comment. All right, this has been Colin's Corner, episode number 8. I appreciate you guys coming in. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, again, like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you guys on the next corner.